You know what I'm saying? You know, if you indulged in recreational drugs or whatever, like they had cool, like you had Blue Dolphins, you had Supermans, you had Versace's. Like the names was just the name, and the name didn't really scare you. The name was kind of appealing.
Right, right.
Diamond sauce don't sound like the move. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like
Listen, and it doesn't help that I'm when I talked to your brother the other time, I'm taking steroids right now. So
oh my
I don't
god.
know how that's affecting too. Finally got the swelling out my face
Yeah,
because I was swole up. I was looking like I got beat up.
Bad.
you can't be
Yeah.
going around falling down because we passed the falling down age.
Oh yeah, no, no, I don't even know. Like I just I'm going I actually am going to my allergist tomorrow.
Oh, you
But
just
I've
woke
been
up
on
swole.
medication for about 5 days. Yeah. It's just all this was just swole up.
Yeah, see, they trick you, right? They say that once you turn 40, it's all downhill, right? So psychologically, you think that at 40, that it's over. But it's not 40. It's really like 47, 48. You feel me? Like
Everything just started going crazy.
I
Yup.
was like, nigga, if this is what, when I was 40, I was like, if this is what 40 feel like, I'm straight. I must be an
Mm-hmm.
X-Man. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It ain't 40. It's like 47, 48, where shit just start going bad. Um, Making it to the bathroom is a real issue. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Waking up with a twisted ankle type shit.
Just
You know what I'm
wake up
saying?
and then something be wrong. Like, what the hell?
Some
I
extra
slept wrong,
swole shit.
slept on the wrong pillow.
So why is my foot swollen? I didn't even do nothing to my foot. My
Yep.
foot swollen shit.
Yep. It be like that shit. I'm definitely going through that shit. These allergies jumped on my ass. I don't even know where they came from. But I'm like, as soon as I walk out the door, my nose start running, my eyes start leaking. Like, it's just crazy. And then I go to the little restaurant a couple times a week. As soon as I walk in there, my eyes just start just draining.
Oh yeah, they gonna have to hook you up to the panel. They gonna have to hook
I'm
you where they give
probably
you
like
the thousand
allergic to something
shots.
stupid like, yeah, something stupid like dust. You know what I'm saying? Something that's everywhere. I know they're gonna tell me that shit tomorrow. Like you're allergic to dust.
But it's
Oh, the
crazy
grass
because
allergy.
you've been down here for so long. Like you would think your body would be used to it, but like you say, every season is something different.
Something
Every
different.
season is something different.
And then every time
It's,
I go out of town, when I come back, I be sick. So I just was in
yeah.
Jacksonville this weekend, and ever since I came back, I'm
Oh yeah, your body got to readjust.
like, oh,
I
that
ain't no
Jacksonville shit. That's a whole nother thing. Cause I watched a person lose their life down there. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
seemed like an everyday occurrence, sadly.
Yeah, it is. It is. It
You
is.
saw the
Them
little boy.
motorcycles. Them damn
Oh,
motorcycles.
well, you know, it could be the motorcycles, it could be your neighbor, it could be the random person you run into. You seen the young boy at the gas station on Rivers Ave in Charleston.
Oh, I was just kind of trying to get more information on that story. Well, I was scrolling when you started texting. Um, yeah, and they be out there. I know exactly the kids he talking. They be talking about. Be out there with the little roses. Hell, I got me one. Shit, I done bought me one.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you see, hold on, let me put you up on the screen so if they're not familiar.
Yep.
Charleston has mega culture, man. You can get baskets woven to customizations of your choosing. This is a rose, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, that is hand woven. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
There was a young man at a gas station trying to hustle his wares and earn some money. And while he was in the store, allegedly, all of this is alleged, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, he damaged some merchandise. The manager asked him to leave, or she asked him to pay for what he damaged and leave. Uh, the young man was like, I mean, I'll leave, but I ain't paying for nothing.
Right.
Somebody in line volunteered to pay for it. She got on the phone, called the police. Anytime you bring the police into the situation, it's gonna get escalated.
Absolutely.
Um, the police show up. They do not treat this kid like a minor. They tackle him, take him down, cuff him. It's five of them and a canine. Like it's just kind of it's like overkill, man. At a
It was
certain point,
escalated. Yeah, escalated
it,
real fast.
I get maybe he's strong and one person can't hold this kid down. Two, three, then come on, cuz if you too weak to do the job, get off the fucking job.
That part.
Like this pile-on mentality. Either way, there's a young black woman there. I wish that I um, had her information because she's the one. She's the cleanest, like real images that I saw of the situation. And she was
Right.
just like, "I'm not going nowhere. You know, somebody got to make sure to witness this. Ain't no parents been called or nothing. So I say, man, just be careful. Be very aware that these streets is crazy right this minute."
Yeah, it's tough out here.
Yeah, I didn't. You just put me on. I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, I mean, what's done is done. They took him into custody. It didn't. It was just overkill. They didn't beat him up. Now I'm like everybody else. I'm a grown ass man. When I pull up to the gas station, I want to be able to pay for my gas that I don't want to pay for and get the
Thank
fuck
you.
on through. You know what I'm saying? More times than not, I would venture to say 7 out of 10 times when you go to the gas station, somebody gonna be up there begging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
not enough. I've never wanted to call the cops on a motherfucker begging at the store.
Well, not defense of the store, but we don't know how many times that store done put up with maybe that same kid or kids like it or the same homeless people. I just throw it out there. I'm not defending them, but if they've been putting up that shit, I can see why you're sick and tired of the shit.
Okay, so my perspective on that is if it's the same kid and he do it every day, then there should be a relationship there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There should be a relationship. There's
Them
no
YNs is different now.
well at the end of the day, the police go to the store every day. Where is that neighborhood? Like, let's not act like these dudes don't have jurisdictions. Some of these dudes probably go by their store every day to get
Yeah.
their little free coffee or whatever.
I was about to say they get their little free stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't buy that they had to rough this kid up. I don't necessarily buy.
So he didn't get killed, right?
No, he's alive. He's alive.
Okay.
They took him into custody
Okay.
alive. It was
Okay, good.
just it was an escalated situation, and I think maybe if he wasn't a minor, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal. Had he been a 35-year-old motherfucker, a 28-year-old motherfucker, but you could tell he's young, probably like more than likely under the age of 18, under the age of 17, probably in that weird age, that 14, 15, 16, where you
And
might
they
look
be
older
out
than
there.
you are.
I was just in Charleston a couple of weeks ago. They be out there. They be at all them stores. But some of them do get disrespectful. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Like, 'cause I had one get disrespectful with me. Like, I'm walking in the store. He's like, ma'am, you want to buy one of these roses? I'm like, no, I'm good. And he said some slick ass shit. I had to turn around and be like, you can't get mad at me. I ain't come here for that. You know what I'm saying? I came in here to buy some chips. Like, I ain't coming here for that.
Most of the time, I'm not going to engage anyway, especially understanding the climate of these young. I'm trying not to say YN. I'm trying not to buy into the young nigga because I feel like they be saying that on the radio when they responding to a call. We got a YN situation and blah, blah. So I try to stay away from that. So for these young rambunctious kids of African descent, like I don't engage. You know what I'm saying? Like I can already when I get out my car and I'm walking to the store, I already know that this dirty old white man is gonna ask me for $1, but he probably not gonna fuck with me. On the other side, this young African American, you know what I'm saying, on the other side with his bike, he probably gonna get a little rambunctious. I'm not making eye contact. I'm not breaking stride. Not because I'm necessarily scared of the YN, but I am scared of the possibility of the bullshit because
Where
it's
it can
gonna be
go. Yeah,
you
where it can go.
way
It
before
can
it's
go.
gonna be me.
Mm-hmm.
They always in front of the grocery store selling candy. I never understood that. You gonna be in front of the grocery store selling the same candy that's in the store.
Oh, okay. They got that all on Decker.
What's funny is
Exactly where I'm at.
if you pay
Right.
attention,
All on Decker Boulevard. They gonna try to sell you the same candy that's in the damn Dollar General.
if you pay attention to it, it's never during the school year. It is never during the school year, cause it is always June, July, August that you see a 35-year-old looking 17-year-old kid trying to earn some money for his football team.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't got the hustle. I just whoever told you just strategy selling candy in front of a store that sell candy, that shit don't make sense. Like I said, I used to rake these. The hustle, these kids ain't raking these and cut grass like they used to. So I guess selling candy is the shit, especially if you're stealing the candy, you're making 100% profit. I'm not saying they are. But in a sense, how many people really these days go into the store to buy candy? Most time you buying candy, people got kids with them.
Right. Or
So
that's like a last minute kind of whim thing. Like you stand in line, you're like, oh,
yeah.
let me grab this bag.
Yeah, so for you to sell candy, and most people don't even carry cash no more. Not like they used to. So basically what I'm saying is your marketing brand is horrible.
No, that's how you know it's a hustle. That's how you know they have limited resources to work with. You feel me? Because you're right. Like how many motherfuckers is carrying cash?
I don't even do cash, so
Right. You left the hood where, in certain neighborhoods, cash is king. Like motherfuckers ain't got no card. They might have a little cash app card, but there's certain neighborhoods where it's always cash. The problem is, you can't sell your candy in that location. And you go to suburb adjacent where most people don't carry cash. And that's where you get in trouble for loitering.
let me tell you something. I was just in Jacksonville. We had a little club door, whatever. Bunch of little kids. I ain't been around that many little kids in a long time. All of them pull up Cash App cards. One of them came with a little iPad to scan and shit. To pay everybody, people don't carry cash. Even the young people, nobody carries cash. And I'm gonna tell you something else about the young people. We talk about it, but seeing it in real life, they don't know how to sign their name.
Oh no.
So they run a card and they just print their first name. They don't even put their last name on the card.
That's it. I mean, again, this is an indictment of a failing education system. You know what I'm saying? It's not by mistake that learning how to sign a signature and being able to write in cursive, period. Like that shit is a code now. If you want to keep a secret from your kids now, all you gotta do is write it in cursive. You can stick that motherfucker on the refrigerator. You could put your banking password on the refrigerator. If you wrote it in cursive, them kids ain't gonna have a fucking clue.
Yeah, not mine though. My son, the one that's 17, the one that came on the podcast before, he had one cursive class. He's smart like that, so he retains information real fast. So he knows how to sign his name. I'm gonna have to teach my daughter, having Lee is 11. So I'm gonna have to teach her because they ain't about to teach her.
It's something that is it required? No. Is it necessary? I think it is.
I think it is too. I think you need to know how to sign your name. You should be able to fill out a credit card slip and be able to sign your name. Like I'm literally like looking at kids that don't know how to sign their name at all. Like they're
And
literally
they
just
just put Ralph.
yep.
I wonder what made them say it's not needed anymore. Like, what was the emphasis on say, all right, we don't need to learn it. We don't need to show them how to cursive anymore.
Well, once we turn a cell phone into a supercomputer, you know what I'm saying? Like the postal industry is going down.
Definitely.
UPS is only surviving off the strength of like Amazon.
No, they lost that. They lost that. Yeah,
And they losing on that front.
Because Amazon's starting to do their own thing.
But how many times if you had to grab a pen right now the three of us might be able to grab a pen, but how long would it take you to grab a pen in most homes?
Oh, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, when you go to them doctor's appointments and you got to fill out all them sheets, I'd be mad as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, why I'm writing all this? I ain't wrote this much in damn 3 years.
But you're doing it while you're writing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's the difference.
When you go through the drive up at the bank, because people a lot of times they ain't got little pen in a little canister. Many times I done had to pull all the way around to go in because I ain't had no pen in the car. Now I try to keep a pen in the car.
Damn, the fact that you drive up and go to the bank is something different because
that too.
We snap checks. I snap them checks, put them right in the bank account, or go to the ATM, put the cash in the ATM. I ain't been in the bank and I don't even know how long.
I don't snap checks because it take that motherfucker too long to clear, nigga. I am living on a prayer like Bon Jovi, my nigga.
No.
I need that money available immediately.
What bank account are you dealing with?
Bruh,
everybody else, Bank of America, Navy Federal, all this shit make them funds available like this.
Shit, Navy Federal, they'll release some of it. They will release some of it, but they would not. They'll hold that motherfucking check for like 72 hours.
Look, you got big check.
I wish that motherfuckers was big.
Oh, I'm talking about little checks. He talking about big checks.
Yeah. Hey,
they ain't like, no, wait, we gotta see about this. Them little checks I be snapping, they be like, oh, you can get it.
Oh, you can get $36? Here.
You can get it.
$179? Go ahead.
Come get it. Your ass coming in there with $5,000 check. No, they got to. No, you got to wait.
I wish.
Like that, they say like I know Wendy's had to sign it like they'll pay you the same day. Like that should be crazy to me.
Nah. See, no, that's the new hustle to keep motherfuckers broke. Oh, y'all seen that shit?
To work.
Like they pay you.
They got apps that'll pay you every day, up to like $100 or maybe a certain percentage of your check. You ain't got to wait for payday no more. Is what they're saying.
That's tough. I ain't mad at that.
You think you wouldn't be mad at it, but let's visit the check advance shit.
Yeah,
you got it, but you have to be diligent. Like when ever like everybody know about me. I'll go and work in a restaurant real quick, and what I do is I stack my money. You know what I mean? I don't go and spend it. You know what I mean? Like I got a box right now. I got all my little tips in it. I stack that shit till it becomes something. You know what I mean? Like I don't go and just spend it and spend it and spend it. So you gotta have responsibility.
Right, you know that's you and you being responsible. But what about the average everyday motherfucker that work at McDonald's who smoke a sack every day?
They get off and they spend it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really a situation that's gonna put people more in debt.
Well, that's kind of what they're saying about Afterpay and Klarna. Like it's gonna put people in debt. But if you get paid every day, I understand. You're like, shit, I need $80 to keep this lights on or whatever. I can see you going there.
That's different. Those are responsible people.
If you're doing that and that's how you getting paid and you trying to go through a year or two like that, oh yeah, that shit gonna catch up with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you, like you said, you trying to be responsible. You 4 days away. You know your light's going off tomorrow. You 4 days away from getting paid. That's a situation that is beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you got paid yesterday and you taking a cash advance today, like how long is it gonna take for that to be fucked up?
No, I know people that have been like trapped on them cash, their payday loans, and that is a trap.
Bruh,
That shit should be illegal.
I worked at a title loan place, cuz.
Yeah, you the nigga. You that nigga.
I worked at a title loan company, man. I kept it real with people. I kept it super real with people. I would tell them straight up. I was like, bro, if you coming in here to do this shit and you legitimately cannot pay this shit back, if it's gonna take you more than a month to pay this shit back, you are about to get ran through and you're gonna lose your car.
Damn.
Now I had to whisper that shit because, of course, working for the company, they want you to act like you are their best friend. Oh
Yeah.
man, this is gonna be so easy. All it is, you want $600? We'll give you $600. Little do they never tell you that you're gonna pay back $1,900, $1,900.
I was about to say, well, shit. I was about to say 1,200. Your ass went
Now,
1,800.
now
That's
some
just crazy.
people, Villain, it's a company. I'm not gonna say the name because that shit just their starting interest rate was 435%.
That's loan sharking right there. That's the mob.
That was their. I guarantee you, I'll give you $600 for your car.
But
The
you gonna
interest
pay.
rate 435%. I was like, is that a typo? That means 43%, right? And even
Yeah, that's it.
43% is a motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it be like that. I like the one of my little pastimes is when they send me those little loans in the mail. I like to look at see what the interest rate is. I'm not gonna take them. I just like to look and see what they trying to do to you. You know, they want to give you $500 and you gonna pay back $2,100. Like what the hell? What the fuck?
Easy.
And they say
That's if you pay it on time.
and that, but they get you in it. Oh, we get you cleared in 5 minutes, and that's what people do. They do that shit. Be like, well, fuck it, I need this money now. Nah, but in the long run, that bitch gonna get you.
Now I'll tell you who could get off on it. The people that got off on it were like business owners, truck drivers, people that would actually get a check that could cover the loan. Like I
Mhm.
said, if you pay it off before a month is out, you borrow $600, you pay back 670.
Oh,
You know
so
what I'm
you do it.
saying?
Got to do it in the month. Yeah, that shit
You,
tough.
it's tough. You only came in there because you ain't had shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
You say
it
love.
was tough. I used to be like, hey, bro, look, I gotta go out here and inspect your car. You want to come watch me inspect your car? And as soon as I was out of earshot of the motherfuckers that own that shit, I'd be like, bro, be honest. You giving this car away, right? This
Yeah,
is a piece of shit, right? You feel me? And if
right.
that was like, yeah, I was like, bro, because if you need this car, this ain't the way to go about it.
That ain't the way to go about it. You said that just right. I did that shit back in the day now. Back in the day, them little live checks you come through the mail. I,
Okay.
yeah, but then I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't did that shit in years. Jesus.
Yeah, like even Cash App now. You can get cash advance on Cash App now.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
gotta be
saw
careful with
that.
that shit.
Yeah.
And Cash App is saying that you can actually pull the cash out now. I seen the notifications. Anybody fucking with y'all? I don't. I only do Cash App on. I want it on minimal, because they want too much of your money.
For
I don't
sure.
want to give them $1. Mm-mm. I just
And
had a
that
whole fight
you
with DoorDash. I had a whole fight with DoorDash yesterday. Yep.
Man,
yeah,
I've only Ubered Eats slash DoorDash one time in my life.
Oh my
you're
God,
a
no,
good
I
man.
DoorDash all the time.
I did it once. My daughter, she was less than a year
Nah,
old.
in
About
that
maybe,
pandemic,
huh?
shit. During the pandemic, I
Yeah.
I might have been going 3, 4 times a week.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
did it
no,
one
I
time.
DoorDash. I pay for it for the year, and I'm gonna use it. I pay Walmart every month for deliveries. I'ma use it 3-4
Yeah, I feel
times a
you.
week. If I just want me some damn look, if I just want some Gatorade, y'all about to send that shit to my house because I pay my $13 a month. So anytime I want some shit from damn Walmart, I'd be like, send it over here. Look, I'm gonna
Also,
drink
you,
my
you,
look,
you gotta
and I
give
done
them
froze it too. It's good. It's a good Gatorade too.
Is that got a
you
little
gotta
slush in it?
Mm-hmm.
you gotta give them like a time frame what you gonna be home.
No, I just put it. I put it on the bedside so it'll get good.
I'm talking about the delivery of Walmart.
Oh no, that no Walmart be official. Walmart be good. The only thing with Walmart that you have a problem with every now and then is missing items, but they'll refund it. They don't give you no static if you say, "Hey, I'm missing this, this, and this." They refund your money. Or like one time they dropped off some other people's shit, and I'm like, "Listen, I just got a bunch of shit that I ain't order." They like,
Right.
"Hey, we'll keep it."
Yeah. I don't even eat goddamn Brussels sprouts. Who shit is it?
Who's
Damn.
this shit?
I
Yep.
do. We do the car pickup, but we don't do the drop off delivery.
Oh yeah, no. I have deliveries coming to my house almost every day.
Oh, you
Every
don't do.
day.
I can't
Yeah.
do that. I want to see what I can get most of the time.
No,
I
I'm a
definitely agree
homebody.
with the pickup situation. Like I'm all about that. Delivering groceries, I did a couple of little Uber grocery runs, but the only problem is like meat shit that
Oh yeah.
you see because they you will think you paying. They say 9.99 a pound. You think you paying 9.99, and then you get that shit and that shit say $24. Like wait a
Yeah.
minute, bitch.
Yeah. That meat is different. Yeah. I do I have a fruit and vegetable people that drop off every 2 weeks. So I get a big box of fruit and vegetables. Um I try to stay away from the meat if it's not like just earlier we DoorDash. My daughter's had she wanted some damn nachos, so I DoorDash the chips and the queso and all that shit. Like it's
Right.
little stuff. You know what I mean?
Now I get it and I understand why people do it. You know what I'm saying? It's convenient. Like we got a million things that we gotta do in life every day. So for you to not have to walk through the aisles of the grocery store, I fucking get it.
Right, and we'll tip you to do it, okay? Because
I
that
don't know
shit
if I'm gonna
is
tip you, but I
I
feel you.
ah
never,
boo.
Nah, the only reason why I say that is this like the Atlanta shit is spreading to the rest of the world. This mandatory gratuity shit is bullshit. Because why would you give me good service knowing you gonna get paid anyway?
No, but that's the thing. Like these businesses, it's not y'all. It's not the people, but the businesses. Okay, for example, when I work at Cash, I have to tip out the bartender and I have to tip out the host. They don't pay the host but $2.13.
I ain't never doing that.
Yeah.
But
So,
that's what I'm saying. What if I want to make sure? What if I do want to give a great tip? Why
Cash
I
out.
so,
gotta go through the business?
but that's how it goes. It's like it's sometimes like I have people leave me a $5 tip, not knowing I'm probably gonna have to pay $2.50 out that damn $5 you left me to go towards the host and the bar. And don't be drinking and you drinking, buying up drinks. Oh, that's definitely I gotta tip out the bar. And so I know I've been saying it for a while. I was gonna start my restaurant chronicles because I done went through some shit going back in this like I done went through some shit. When I first got into it, they were like they saw my resume, they wanted me to be a manager, but I was like, nope, I don't
Right.
have that responsibility. Um, but I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell you some white privilege story. So the restaurant I work in only has one table that can fit 10 people.
Mm.
That's why it says on the door we don't take parties over 10 because we only have one table. So we had some black people there, and they were that good civil rights age, like that good 65,
Yeah, we ain't
66.
got no worries. They got that money that said we ain't got no worries. Not
Yeah,
rich,
they was
but they
that
ain't worried
good
about
age.
shit.
So they over there eating, doing their thing. They done ate, they done paid, they done did everything. But it was another party that came in, white people, and they wanted that table. So they've been staring that table down the whole time. So finally, this big ass boss hog walks over to the table, and he's like, "Y'all done ate, y'all got your belly full, y'all done ate cake. Basically, when y'all gonna wrap this shit up?" And I was like horrified.
Right. He was fucking with
Like,
his life. That's what he was doing.
what the fuck just happened? Like, did you really just basically tell these people they need to get the fuck up? I went and got my general manager, told him what was going on. We came out there. I was like, hey, everybody need another round of waters?
Right. Straight
Because
up.
ain't nobody getting up. Ain't nobody getting up. We ain't
Yeah.
getting up.
We was about to get up, and now we not.
Now we not. Now we about to sit here another 30 fucking minutes because you thought your white privilege was enough to come and tell people to get the fuck up.
Yeah, that's nuts.
How many
That's
people?
Right.
How many people was in their party?
About 10.
Y'all better go somewhere else.
And,
Or
and
wait.
did.
You know what time it
And they
is.
end up leaving because they weren't gonna get up. And I was like, don't get up.
Oh yeah, I would have got up.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But no, we're getting distracted from this tipping situation. So, as somebody in the restaurant industry, because it's a big deal,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good tipper. Don't let what I'm portraying here fool you. I'm a good tipper. I would
Okay.
rather not go somewhere if I'm not gonna tip. But for you to make me tip is some bullshit.
So I mean, but I get why they do it in some instance. I'm just giving you another point of view because, like me, I'm gonna give you phenomenal service because I'm gonna give you what I would want, right? So when I do work, I go in there, I do my thing, but it's people still be like, "You were excellent," and then leave you $5 on an $80 bill.
Right. No,
You
I
gotta.
mean,
So let me ask you this: Is it the amount of the food, or is it the service?
It's the combination. So,
But the most people don't
um,
think about that
so
as
right.
somebody.
That's why I want to start doing my restaurant chronicles because I think if a lot of people don't understand that, like if you do not have the extra money to tip, then don't go for service. Just get your food to go and go home. You know what I mean? But if you want somebody clearing your plates, taking your plates that you done ate off of, you know how many times I wash my hands a day? Keep washing them because I'm taking your plates. And every time I take your plate, I'm washing my hands. Every time I got to take your forks, your knives, everything, I'm washing my hands constantly, constantly, constantly. You need another drink. You need more water. You need more this. You need more that. We bringing that to you. You need to pay for that. And if
but
you
see,
can't afford that, then get your food to go, and then go home and eat at your house.
so
So
I
how
get
do
that,
I clear
right?
my own table?
Huh?
You talking crazy.
So how do I clear
So
my own table?
you ain't gonna clear your own table. You don't clear your own
You ain't
table at
gonna clear
home.
your own table. You ain't clearing your own table.
But this is a couple of things. Like I understand things evolve and they change, right? You just said you make sure that you provide the proper service for the people that you are serving. You feel me? But one thing is a decent tip coming up was 15%.
No, it's
How are
18%.
we
Industry
okay?
standard now is 18%.
But was it 15%?
It used to be
And for how long?
a long time.
Okay, so how did we get to 23, 24, 25%?
When you get good at service,
But this is the thing. So
Look. I have a lot of people when I do work that tip me over 20%
for sure.
because they got the service they wanted. They get all of me. Like I come over here, I'm real friendly. I'm whoa whoa. But then you have the ones. Let me talk about these stud daddies.
Hold on, who you call? Who you said?
Stud daddy.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me. I'm a. Y'all don't have to say nothing. Let me say it. These stud daddies. You can tell, like you done told this woman and her kid, you can get whatever you want, and then you want to damn leave $10 on damn near $200 bill. Y'all, you come in here, fuck it up. Order whatever you want. You want more croissants, you want more of this, you want more of that. Oh, order. And then all you got is $10. And you running me back and forth. I call them stud daddies because, you dealing with basically a straight woman. Let's be honest. She's a straight woman because she done had kids with a man. And then now she's fucking with you.
But see, this is the thing. And again, you are an exception to the rule, and there's probably a lot of great servers out there. Ultimately, servers do get the raw end of the stick because you a whole restaurant, sir. You know what I'm saying? You making the lion's share of the money. Now, whether you fucking that money off or what, you wonder why people stealing steaks out the back because you don't pay them for shit. But this is my thing. If you give mandatory gratuity, let's say 21%, are you going to take your time with everybody knowing that you're going to get that tip regardless?
Yeah, I think that's the trick. That's the trick though, because no, everybody's not going to do that. Like, no, they're not. If they knew it was mandatory, it's a lot of them that be slack as hell.
Exactly. That's my problem.
Look, I'm hand to the man. It's a lot of them who would be slack as hell if they just knew they were going to get it regardless. Like, I'm one of them. I work my ass off. I try to give people what I would want. I love what I do. I would love management on one note, but on the other note, I don't want that responsibility. But there's things that management could do that would be better. Like them
motherfucking employees.
Look, them cooks can't hit a temperature on a goddamn steak. I ain't gonna even lie. Them mugs can't hit it. They waste so much on steaks that they don't cook them right and we have to throw them away.
Right.
That should be crazy. And in my mind, my boss mind is like, why not just take 1 day, 2 hours, and train them on how to cook a steak instead of throwing away steaks every night because y'all don't cook them right.
Or
but they
pay the motherfucker, pay the some bitch that know how to cook the steak. And I feel like that's what the problem is at the end of the day. Like, okay, your dream was to open a restaurant. Most people know food service, restaurants in general, they take losses. So if you don't go into it prepared to take loss, like that's the same thing. If you can't tip, if you can't afford to tip, we need to put these restaurant owners on trial. You feel me? Because if you can't afford to open this restaurant and take the loss, pay people what they supposed to, there's no reason that because you work for tips that your hourly salary should be less than $5 less than $10.
And why the hell are we responsible? I'm saying we as a server responsible for paying your host. Why y'all not paying them? Why are they not getting paid at least minimum wage? Why is it they're responsible for tips? That's it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I realized going back into this that's just not right. Even when you get a to go, the to go people, they're getting paid the same rate as a server.
Walk
So
to the
if
car.
you don't give a to go person $1, $2, they're literally making nothing.
I
But
did
the
not
to
know.
go person ain't did shit. They a
I never did know
glorified
that.
relay racer.
But they made sure you had everything. They had to make sure you had your forks, your knives, your ketchup, your mustard.
That's not supposed to be a 3-man job, cuz. I placed the order. They cooked that shit. Everything that I ordered should be with the shit that I cook, that they cook. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, there's a different way to do. If you pay motherfuckers hourly and allow them to keep their tips, because there's places that they got to report their tips, and I feel like that's bullshit too.
Right.
If you pay people properly, you find out you don't have to pay as many people. If
No,
you
I
pay
agree.
me $15 an hour and I got tips, bitch, I'm gonna wipe the table down on the way to the parking lot to give the motherfucker their food, make sure they got extra napkins, run back to pay me and I will work.
Will work. Yeah.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this.
Mhm.
So if you charge a gratuity, why are they still looking for a tip?
I mean, the restaurant I work at doesn't charge gratuity, doesn't do gratuity.
I went to we went to
Waffle House do gratuity.
we went
Yeah,
to
they'll do gratuity.
we went to Trevina for my birthday a couple years ago. Me and the old lady, homeboy, and his baby mama. We paid separate, and they charged gratuity on both of us.
Yeah,
It's
see,
it's
For the
some of
that's
the
same
whole
it's
shit.
shit.
some that do it because I mean, like let's be honest. Like black people got a bad rap. We got a bad rap. Like they look at us, they see us coming in, they're like, oh, we ain't gonna make no money off this table.
But let's not get it twisted because I've had a job where I worked for tips. It's not a white or black thing. It's a broke thing. It's an
Yeah,
asshole thing.
it
It's
really
not a
is.
white or black thing.
It really
I
is.
I delivered pizza on Lake Murray. We know what kind of money go around Lake Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Some days your order is $19.13. I've had motherfuckers want they change from a 20.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I go to a motherfucking barn on the side of Weed Road in Irmo. Ain't no lights or nothing. Go to the door. Your order is $16.25. Hey man, here's $30, man. Have a good night. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a white or black thing.
And that's why
They make it
you
seem like
can't
it's
treat
black.
people differently. You can't do that. Like that's one thing I've learned going back into the service industry is like you cannot prejudge people. You don't know who is who. Like you just don't
For
know.
sure.
And you have and it's always like it'll be that one person that be like, oh, I'll take the whole bill. And
Right.
then the other people leave money. And so now you done made $20, $30 quick. You know what I mean? Because it's just I don't know. It's one thing I would say that I would just encourage people is even when I ordered food from the Waffle House the other night, I tipped them off of that. It's like you just don't know what their working wage is. And
Right.
they
For
may
sure.
be working off of tips alone.
Let me ask you this then. With your background, you know how to interact with people. This younger generation really don't know how to interact, and that's a valuable quality whether you're working or not. So,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that plays a role? Because I've had a waiter / waitress come to us and fill my drink up one time. We had 45 minutes. I've had a waiter or waitress only ask me about my meal, but I've had waiter or waitress have a conversation, and I feel a slight connection because I ordered a drink. They come back 15 minutes later. How did you like your drink? I told the bartender that you thought the drink, like stuff like that, is the interaction that I don't believe a lot of people understand how valuable that is.
Okay, so most restaurants, everybody is connected, right? So if I see you need some more sweet tea, right? I go into the kitchen and it's no more sweet tea. So now I'm making sweet tea. I'm filling up the ice bucket. You get in that kitchen, you get caught up. Like it sometimes that's why it don't happen like that. You know what I mean? Because you get back there and then everybody's asking. Like I had to tell this lady the other day, she wanted some extra salad dressing. I had 3 tables. Boom, boom, boom. As soon as I went in the kitchen, their food was up. So you got to make a decision. Am I going to give you extra salad dressing or I'm going to bring this hot food out? And you got to make a decision in that moment. Like, I'm about to grab these people plates. And that's what I had to tell her. She was like, did you forget about my salad dressing? I said, no, I had to bring their plates out. Like, you saw me literally bringing them out. You know what I mean? I know you want your salad dressing, but I had to make a decision between salad dressing and hot food.
Right.
You know what I
Hot
mean?
food should always win.
Hot food's gonna win, So it's like you just gotta be. I just feel like when people go out, and I'm glad we talking about this because I'm literally was gonna start this conversation. You just gotta know that when you go out, it's a lot going on. If I go back there to make you another drink and there's no ice, I can't leave the ice not done. So I gotta start.
I
You know
get
what I
that.
mean?
I get
You know
that.
what I mean?
What I don't get is making me tip. I just don't get it. And I get that everybody is not like me. Everybody does not respect a server or a delivery driver or whatever the case may be. You feel me?
Yeah.
However, whenever I see mandatory gratuity, it's always gonna be 15%. It's always whatever the lowest option is. It's always gonna be the lowest option.
Especially mandatory. Yeah, mandatory. Yeah, 100%.
Now I might
that.
do something different. I might try to slide. If you, like my brother was saying, if you made the connection, if you went out of your way, if you made me feel like I was important for the time I was there, I might do something different. But I'm already thinking like, oh, this is gonna be some bullshit because
and every time and you sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna take $1 off every time.
For sure.
This ain't working. Yeah, but I'm giving a different point of view. Just know, you get back there and it could be crazy. It could be like, oh, we need more plates. We got to go to the dishwasher side, get the plates, bring the plates over here. You get in that kitchen, that shit get crazy. Like,
so where Randy at? Randy the dishwasher. Where Randy at? You know Randy smoke crack, bro. He back there. He out there by the garbage can.
I call this nigga I work with, I call him Blindside. He a big ass little young boy. He's a big ass young boy. He said he was like his feet was hurting. I was like, you got to get better shoes. He was like he wear a size 20.
Oh shit!
But he's like about 18.
That nigga need 4 pair of shoes. He need the back of a shoe and the front of another shoe.
Get them orthopedics.
Yeah. No, that shit. It's funny for me. Like I said, I only do it like 1-2 days a week. I ain't working no more this week. It is what it is. But I do want to shed light on that industry because I think a lot of people have forgotten like that shit. You be working and you be trying to like give people the best of the best. And it doesn't always happen like that. Like you literally can go into the kitchen and then now all this other stuff is going on.
Now,
you went down to get one like thing.
Because you can see when a decent server is stressed out by the working condition. Somebody called in, the dishwasher broke. They've been asked, like you can tell when a server got some other shit going on. The flip side of that is you could tell when a motherfucker don't give a fuck
Yep.
and they gonna talk shit if you don't tip. Now I almost want you to talk shit.
Listen, I've been honest with people before, and they still ain't give a shit. Okay,
Right.
like I had a lady tell me one day, she was like, "Do y'all do military discount?" And I was like, "We do." However, both managers is on the line cooking food. They're the only people that can put your military discount out. So I kept it real with her. I was like, I don't know if you want to wait the time it would take for them to do it, and it's only going to be about $2. Guess what she did? She didn't tip me at all. And I was just being honest. I was like, I'm telling you, honestly, like,
just like
they're
it's
back
terrible
there
servers,
cooking.
it's terrible customers.
Let me ask you. I get it from my dad. You talk about the stud daddies, but is there really a difference between a male tipping and a female? Because what I do, like my dad do it. My dad let my mom write the tip. I do the same thing.
Yep. That's what my husband does. The same thing. He gives it to me. Yep.
Yeah. So is there a difference when you see it that way? When you know that's what's happening?
Definitely. The stud daddies, they tip like women.
That shit gonna go viral.
Stud daddies
tip like women. You be like, come on, stud daddy. And you could tell it's like, get whatever you want. You know, get the kid, order whatever they want, full plate, whatever. They be like, oh, you want mimosa? Ring it up. You want extra croissant? Ring it up. And then you get to tipping, and then you don't tip shit.
That's because they was on the edge. They came in there with a budget talking that shit. A stud daddy and a nigga with no game are the same nigga. You feel me?
No, the stud
because
the stud one is in delusion.
So is a nigga with no game.
Stud daddy be like, ring it up. Stud daddy be like, get whatever you want.
Exactly.
The man come in there and be like, well, you know what I make already, so
no, you know that's what a real motherfucker do. Everybody ain't real, so it's a lot of dudes that come in on the same shit. Baby, shit, I told you I had it. Do what you want to do. Said, oh shit, you want dessert too? You will hear it later. You'll hear it later in the guy. Wait a minute, cause we did appetizer. You want an appetizer, entree?
You want an appetizer? You want a meal and a dessert?
That wop better be whopping when this is over.
Hey, and we all know that wop ain't guaranteed just because they full. That wop is less guaranteed, and the stud daddies is finding that shit out too.
Them damn stud daddies, I'm trying to tell you.
They finding out too.
I'm kind of glad I didn't realize the conversation was going to be good on that topic, but it is. I think COVID.
The pandemic definitely affected the restaurant.
Yeah, like I think that's when people really know. Like you said, you've been in the industry before, then you got out. And I think before it was people just tip whatever. But now I'm starting to hear more of a conversation without social media of the whole tipping game. But I think it was COVID that pushed it.
Yeah, I agree. That shit got crazy. But the thing at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them people, like I said, I'm one of them people who, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And people rave over me. I don't need your praise. Pay me the way it's to work. You know, I done had people be like, you were so great. You were excellent. You were this, you were that. And they leave $5.
And they think that's a big tip. Some people think that's, in all honesty, some people think that's a big tip. We know better, especially if you had the crab bucket and the crab cakes and the lobster tip, and your bill is $138, $174. Come on, cuz you knew $5. You knew
that was wrong.
You knew that was wrong.
You know, you figured if I had all that, but you only gave me one water refill, you only came over one time. when you took my order and you came back one time before I left. Like, come on, some of that stuff is people.
No, but I get that. I get that. I 100% get that.
And I'm
I'm
gonna tell
not one of
you,
them though. I like if I take care of you, you come in there. If you come in a restaurant, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you good. I'm gonna fill your lemonade up, your tea, your whatever. Give you extra napkins, wet naps, everything. Like I'm gonna make sure you good. Like
but I'm gonna
I'm
tell
gonna
you,
treat you how I want to be treated.
start paying attention when you go into a restaurant because normally they have to post a gratuity and it's posted in the menu. You feel me? So when you go to restaurants and you notice that gratuity is already gonna be added,
Yeah,
you gonna realize that the service ain't shit.
yep.
So okay, so when I used to manage at Legacy, I was a manager there. After 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, they did automatic gratuity.
Glad I ain't never ordered that.
Yeah, yeah, they gonna get you. Yeah, but I
Somebody
think they
said a
did
$10
it.
tip no matter the cost. That's cool. $10 is cool if you bought $30, $40 worth of shit. Even $50 worth of shit.
But if you
Um,
spending $130, you need to be able to tip.
yeah,
Period.
Hey,
yeah.
what up, Tristan? Tristan was the guest we had on last week. She got a little reality show. I ain't even said that. She got a reality show. It's based out
Okay. Hey
on
Tristan. Hey
Hustlers of
Tristan.
Comfort, and she just started one called Hustlers of Columbia. Appreciate you tapping in.
For
But
sure, for
Matter of
sure.
fact, I got a guy for y'all. My husband said I be collecting people, but I
hey,
met somebody.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I met this guy down in Jacksonville. It was called his podcast is called Block of Something, and I was telling him about y'all. But yeah, you just I don't know. I'm that person. I was like, unload on a stranger. You got some shit going on. You just need to get it off your chest. Get it off your
Agreed.
chest.
I definitely agree.
Let me ask you this though, real quick. Whenever I go, old lady get mad whenever I say this. Like if I'm narrowing what I want on the menu down to 2 or 3, I always ask the waitress, what you choose or what you eat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Waitresses, do y'all actually taste the food there, or is it like a personal thing to taste the food?
Nah, it's a lie.
Yeah, I'm about to
It's a
say.
lie.
They probably
I'm
go
just gonna say that me, I lie. So
they play the averages. They look at what people order and probably gather the reactions of the people that have eaten whatever.
right, I normally
You know what I'm
say that's
saying?
why I normally say I'd be like, this is very popular. A lot of
Yeah.
people order this, but no, I don't eat there.
You know?
Yeah.
Man,
Mm-mm.
them damn garlic mashed potatoes and gravy, them copper mashed potatoes. Love them shit.
Mm-mm.
Now a lot of times when I'm going to a restaurant, I honestly, if I'm not at home, I stay away from seafood restaurants.
Oh, hell yeah.
When you from a coastal place and you in the Midwest
Oh,
or
where you
just
at right now? You ain't gonna get no good seafood.
exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
So it's certain things that I'm not even looking to get into when I go to a restaurant. I will
Right.
ask you about an appetizer. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, uh, fried ravioli or calamari. Like, be honest with me, cause is the calamari chewy? You know, all calamari is chewy.
Is it chewy?
No, it's chewy to an extent, bitch. Like, you know if this is off the Schwann's truck or is this calamari. You feel me?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Where you at right now? Mm-mm.
Yes.
Nope.
Oh no, I only it's pretty much steak and steak,
They got some good deep
roast
deep dish
chicken.
pizza.
Yeah, even with that, I ain't been to the right spot yet.
So what do you do if the customer don't like their food or is not sad with the food, not your service, not nothing, just the
All
food?
you can do is either take it away, ask them if they want something else. If they don't want nothing else, you just take it off. You just take it off.
I
Now,
used to tell them, especially if it's one of the things where I'm like, what do you suggest out of these 3? If it don't be good, I always sound like it's not that good, and that determines my tip to cooks. Because sometimes they be like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't. Like they make up a reason, or
But
you didn't.
here's the thing: you can't blame the server
That's not
or
the
the
server's
cook because
fault.
they don't
It
cook.
helps. It helps
So
me
if the
tip
food
because
ain't good, it's on the kitchen.
I understand that. But when I say, "What do you suggest?" and I pick one out of the three because I couldn't pick for myself, and they come out and it don't taste that good, it's on me. But I be like, I appreciate you. Like it wasn't that.
Listen, do you know how many times I've looked at a steak and I know it's not cooked the temperature? They ask for medium. I'm looking at this shit. This shit is well done. I'm like, they about to send this shit back. They gonna send this shit back. As soon as I get there, they gonna be like, no, this ain't what I asked for. I can look at it and tell I didn't cook it.
Good.
But you can also look at the people. You, I hate to be one of them people, man. You know, I love black people. I gotta slow down. I gotta stop saying that I hate you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop saying that. I'm trying to train myself.
We
But
grow up, we be
but
better.
if you stop buying a $25 steak and getting that whole well done cut, stop doing that shit.
Oh,
And the
they be wanting
$25 steak ain't
black people be
even.
wanting that steak burnt up now.
Oh my god! Oh, that's the one thing that I got from the YT people that made me feel so much better. Now, don't get it twisted. Always, most of the time, medium well.
Medium well.
If
Medium well.
if
Yep.
if I
Little
OD
cooked on the
on the
outside, a
appetizer,
little pink on the middle. This is just a tad bit of pink. I want some juice coming off when I cut the steak.
but even with
Yeah.
like if you do the big dinner right and you do the appetizer, sometimes you get full on the appetizer and the drink. At that point, I will order medium because I'm taking
Mm.
my steak with me.
So you can heat it up later.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yes.
Big
There you
bet
go.
logic. That's that big bet logic.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
That's thinking forward.
well
You
done.
order it medium so
Well
you can
done
just heat
means
it
you
up at
gonna
home.
eat. Exactly. Well done means you about to eat that motherfucker right then, and you gonna eat that bitch within 10 minutes, or else it's just a brick.
Like
Yeah. I don't want no well done steak
when you
ever.
do that, if I go to
I
Texas
need juice.
Roadhouse, I get
Right.
biscuits and the lemonade and stuff like that. But most times, Texas Roadhouse get like the country fried chicken steak. Shit, it's just the country. It's just the cut of the breast. But I can
Right.
see, it, man, because you gonna nuke it again. But see, my mom told me when I was young, she was like, it's never gonna taste the same. So when you leave the restaurant, either you fill up or understand when you take it like that, it's not gonna taste the same.
It's not
For
gonna
sure.
taste the same.
And mentally, you have to be, and that's what makes you go back to other restaurants. Because when I leave with a to go and I heat it up for whatever reason, it didn't taste that. It didn't taste like
That's
the
the
same.
only reason, nigga. That's the only reason why Olive Garden is still in business. Pasta is the
Ooh.
only thing that gets better with age.
And it's
Italian food.
yeah.
I
It's the
listen. I
only
want
thing.
they spicy this spicy damn spaghetti right now. I seen that commercial. I was like, ooh, I like me some spicy shit now. That spicy
Right.
damn. And I want that pickle burger from Sonic.
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
pickle guy. I'm definitely a pickle guy.
Yeah, they got a pickle burger. They put the fried pickles and the regular pickles on the damn sandwich.
What you
Yeah,
thought?
I'm ready for that.
What you thought about the crab boil from Red Lobster?
No, I
Bad,
ain't here for that. I ain't here for that.
bad idea.
I think that first of all, God bless that young man that's
Yeah.
trying to bring
Yeah.
For sure.
Red Lobster back.
Yeah.
Um, my husband literally went out for when they was doing the all you can eat shrimp,
Mhm.
and then he went with his auntie. They came back home with 3 boxes of shrimp. So I know
Mm.
why they was losing money because
Y'all got shrimp and grits. Y'all don't have like Bubba from
we was eating shrimp for like two
All the shrimp
days.
types.
Like we was in here like, and I'm like, okay, that's not how this supposed to work. Y'all not supposed to be able to bring shrimp home.
Why
And
not?
he came home with like 3 boxes of shrimp. And then when I saw that Red Lobster was about to go out of business because of the shrimp, I was like,
Look what
yeah,
you
you
did.
was part of that shit. But however, I think that this young man is trying. I think the crab boils, from what I've seen, the people that I know that have said stuff about it, and there are people that I actually like know. Um, yeah, no, they bringing too much nigga action in there.
But you know what they should do? I'm not gonna lie to you, just because you said that. And it go, you should hire some niggas out the street, and that's all they cook. Like hire my pops, and that's all he cook. He don't cook nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's. I don't think it's about the cook as much as it is about what you put in your boil.
That's
You
the
feel
point.
me? When you no. Or you're saying that they could potentially make it better for the price point that they're trying to achieve.
They trying to do.
Okay.
But you have to order it. So like this one lady I know, she was like she ordered this seasoning, butter, this, and it was decent. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't have to. What's the other place? The crabs got crabs.
Juicy crab,
Y-
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
million of them now.
crappy
yeah.
crabs.
Oh yeah, Mike's crabs.
Mm.
When they first started doing that, you ain't had to add that much shit to it. You know what I mean? I had somebody like literally was on my own social media was like I had to add this, and I had to add salt and pepper, and then this, and I'm like that's too much to have
Yeah.
to add to your
It's
crab boil.
because they have to cook for the YT people and the
Mm-hmm.
YT palates.
Then
You
Yep.
feel me?
next
Yep.
time my dad do, he did one coming to my brother here. Next time I invite you and Smitty. You
Oh,
don't need to add nothing.
and I'm coming.
You don't need to add nothing. He got that thing pot clanking. 45 minutes, everything cooked.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, we was giving away gallon bags left. That's how much food he eat. Gallon bags full.
And then that's the other thing. If you and 4 people go to Red Lobster and y'all each get a bag, that is $200.
Yep.
If you took that same $200 to the grocery store, you could
Nope.
feed 12 motherfuckers.
Okay.
Or the seafood market. You know what I'm saying? It's
I'm not hating on the young man. I mean, you got at the end of the day, you got a young black man who
Yep.
is
he's trying to
turning a
be
company around.
innovative. And he's turned around other businesses. I forget what other restaurant it was.
Oh
It was
yeah,
all
he had a
about-
couple. He got a couple under his belt.
Okay. So I
I'm
think
not
he's
hating
going
on that. I
I
just
think
wasn't a Red Lobster person before he even became a
Exactly.
part of the company.
exactly. Wasn't a Red Lobster person.
Shit. Beyonce got all these women thinking Red Lobster is shit.
Beyonce is probably getting a check from Red Lobster.
She probably
That part.
at the same time Buddy got it, either right before or right after.
Man, look, we done turned this into the Big Bag episode. We started with a real issue, a real
Big Bag.
discussion. Now
We
it's
talk about
Big
food the
Bagatry.
whole time.
Right. No, we didn't. We talked about service. We just got on the food a minute ago.
Yeah, I had
The service was a big deal.
that Friday. I wanted to talk real quick on Brother Guy when we do closing remarks. Ricky Smiley did something where he was talking about the black family reunions going away. And he had an opinion on that. And then I did want to touch on Mother Nature with these storms because shit, New York and New Jersey got hit hard. We supposed to get it next week.
Yeah, that shit
South
crazy.
Dakota, North Dakota, they got it this week or something like that. I want
Yeah,
to
that's
talk
it.
about this subject. So if you
Right.
free Friday night, both of y'all, we can run it back Friday and talk on those two. But definitely that family reunion because me and JC, me and my brother talked about it a lot throughout our episodes of that being black culture and going away.
Right. The new family structure sucks.
Sucks.
And Generation X is responsible because we the don't give a fuck generation. And I think we didn't give a fuck a little bit too much.
Very too much.
You know what I'm saying? And this is just a short synopsis. We can go into the show we can go into another show at another time. But the short of it all is families used to have positions. We knew which family member you could go to get the family history.
Mm-hmm.
We know, you know what I'm saying? Like there were
Mm-hmm.
people in place in families that would make sure that things happen. And now that's just not the case. That's not the case for
Yeah.
most families.
Yeah.
And
I
then
know.
people
I
are
know.
always
We ain't
butthurt.
had a family reunion since once my grandma got dementia and everything. Like we ain't been. Now I did a cousin trip. And my cousins did show up, which was beautiful. They came down to Myrtle Beach. And then shortly after that, we lost the uncle. But we had told each other we don't want to next time we see each other is going to be at a funeral,
For sure.
And so we had a good time at Myrtle Beach, but we haven't been able to get it back together since then.
Well, if you free Friday and my brother free Friday, I'm gonna send you the Ricky Smiley clip so you can watch and understand where I'm coming from. If
Yeah.
y'all Friday, we can do one Friday. Y'all just let me know.
Yep.
Listen,
I might be at the beach, but I'll be free.
Yeah, you. I know that's right, man. Look, this is the BOTB Live show. Always appreciative of the perspective of Venom.
okay.
She is definitely family to the show, man. Shout out Smitty Go Getter. We appreciate y'all. Anything you want to say before you get up out of here?
Nah, listen, I just love it. I'm glad I was able to check in, and I'm about to go back to getting plugged up.
Hey, I don't see why not. Hey, look, stay out of Fabo goodie bag, cuz that is a
Hey,
crazy statement.
yeah, Fable got me. Look, I'm about to text his ass right
Beat me
now.
up.
Like, my nigga, you had
Hey,
me
she
fucked
go.
up for 2 days.
Hey, she gonna wake up in the middle of the night like
Yeah,
Barbara.
I
Barbara.
need one of those. Venom. I need one of those just to get to somebody else.
Oh shit. Hey man, look, 1,000 milligram edible, man. Nobody got that many problems.
Yeah, I need one to get to somebody.
What is it? Diamond juice?
Yeah,
Hell nah. Hell
diamond
nah.
sauce.
Diamond sauce. My bad. That's even worse. Go ahead, Carolina. What you gonna tell the people on the way out?
Get that name up in the trap. If he wasn't in the trap, his hobo's in the trap. Got that song. Once again, man, Venom, she been rocking with us. God, dog. It feels weird because we've been listening to her for so long, but rocking with us on our shit for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I'm locked in. We family, cuz.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, cuz. I definitely appreciate you and Smitty. I feel better about Smitty. I was on some fuck you, Smitty, because I ain't got invited back. But I've been invited back that one time.
Stop going to people's house tearing their shit up.
Right. He'll put everybody down. He come in here and put everybody down and then walk out the door.
Anyway, I appreciate you coming on the show. We definitely want to try to get you on these 2 Fridays, 1 to 2 Fridays a month, to keep us rocking because you're one of our people. Other people say, "Hey, where Venom at?" So we definitely
For sure.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah. So we don't have the numbers, but we have the people texting and messaging like, "Hey, that was a good show. Who that was?" That was Venom.
Now we gonna get the numbers. We gonna get this other platform up there. We gonna start getting these numbers. But outside of that, man, show's been a little different. Y'all ain't seen the intro or the outro. It's because people be wanting a whole bunch of money. We don't always have a bunch of money. If y'all want to donate some money, that shit is always an option. Fuck us.
Okay.
But that's what I'm gonna say. We gonna add the mandatory gratuity. That's what we gonna do. But man, we appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. This is the BOTV Live show, man. Till the next time, love the people who love you back. Y'all be easy, man. We gone.